ring. 246-8041. Thank you.
Hello. What? What test ring? Miss Pegg, I will resolve this impossible situation today. Oh, Moody.
On the right. This is the room I have available.
Oh, a piano.
Do you play?
Oh, only a little.
I knew it. You've got piano hands.
Oh, I do miss a piano.
You like music?
Oh, indeed I do. I go to a lot of concerts. Oh, it is a nice room. Oh, I do like it. Oh, I've seen some really dreadful places this morning, all dirty and dank. Oh, a pleasant view. Is it quiet?
You like quiet, do you?
Oh, yes.
You are like me. Music, quiet. Yes, it's very quiet.
The last place I shared was very noisy. I shared with a man. Oh, he was so aggressive and crude, Mrs. Frisbee.
Man. The happiest day of my life was when he walked out of the front door. You have your own kitchen in here, and you share the bathroom with me. This is the only room I let in the house. I live here alone, and I only let it so that I can have someone in the house when I'm away. It's a very comfortable sofa. Do try it. Oh. You're not married, you say?
No.
And you work for the government?
The Department of Trade and Industry. The Bankruptcy Division.
Yes. Well, you seem to be the sort of woman I'm looking for. I like you. Do you like me? That's all we need to resolve. I don't need to take up any of your references. I'm an intuitive person. I know that you and I will hit it off. That's a very nice suit.
Yes, it's new.
Real wool, isn't it?
Hmm.
Yes, I like wool. Soft, expensive. I like it next to me.
Yes, I like wool. Not the scratchy kind.
No. Never the scratchy kind.
It is a nice sofa, isn't it?
It's a fun sofa.
Hmm.
When would you like to move in?
Well...
Daphne, I can tell that we have an understanding. There's no need for you to be inhibited with me. Just relax and be yourself. We are what we are. Why should we change?
Oh, I agree. Quite.
Let me show you the kitchen properly.
Yes.
It's very small, but it has everything. And the cooking smells don't enter the room if you close this door and then turn on the ventilator. I've got everything here you ever wanted.
Oh yes, it's very well equipped.
Oh, let me help you, dear. I've got the knack.
Oh yes, I mean, yes, you've got really lovely cupboards.
What shampoo do you use?
Mrs. Frisbee, your cleaning lady told me you were up here. I've come about the room.
Is that you, Rowley?
What?
I mean, Roland. I told the agency no
I'm
men.
sorry, I thought I heard something.
It's me, Rowley.
I'm terribly sorry, but it's not quite what I'm looking for.
But
Men. I hate them. The room is not available.
Rowley! I can't get out of the front door!
do you want some whiskey in your coffee?
No, thank you, Rowley. Just strong black coffee, thank you. Sorry to be such a nuisance, Roland.
How many places did you actually look at today?
9.
Oh, I've beaten you by 1. Mrs. Frisbee was my 10th. But I shall go on looking.
I really am looking very hard, Roland.
So am I.
And as soon as I find something suitable, I shall leave and you can have the flat yourself.
Yeah, and when I found someone, I shall happily relinquish the flat to you.
But as you say, it is very difficult.
Well, you are difficult to please.
So are you.
What?
We are both set in our ways. We have certain standards. I was just thinking, as a purely temporary arrangement, might we partition the flat? I mean, it's obviously going to take time for either one of us to find alternative accommodation. But it's impossible for us to continue to live together after that dreadful row, and you behaved so appallingly, disgracing me in front of that very nice man, ruining a potential friendship for me, and then behaving so savagely towards my property. No, we couldn't live together. But I would find a partition bearable, pro tem. In our early days, I did think we might do it, but it didn't seem feasible then. However, now we know the place better, I think we could devise something. I think we could divide the flat into 2 separate units. Be a little inconvenient for a time, a little extra expense, you know, putting in a new lavatory, for instance. But I would be prepared to pay half.
Fair's fair. Yeah, I could run a partitioning wall down from the front door to there. I've got some panels back in the shop. And I can put a door in there for you. Block off here, put a door in there for me. Then you could be your side, I could be mine. And where I'm standing now would be the common part.
Shall I pay half now?
Hang on. What about labour?
Oh, well, I don't have the strength for carpentry.
Ah,
But I would be prepared to assist in any lighter tasks we have to do.
Right. Well, that's agreed then. Yes, I shall have the sitting room. And, plus the kitchen. And later on I can convert the pantry into a bathroom.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah. You see,
Yes, this side of the wall, I shall retain my old bedroom. With your bedroom as my living room. The bathroom I can convert later into a bathroom kitchen.
the whole arrangement will suit me very well.
I trust you'll remove all your things from my sitting room very soon. I mean, all your dirty clothes, etc.
Certainly. You would doubtless be removing some of your knickknacks from out of my bedsit. I mean, that very vulgar picture of yours, for instance.
Certainly.
Good.
It will not offend you for very much longer. But until we convert the bathroom into a kitchen and the kitchen into a bathroom, I trust we can share the available facilities.
Certainly.
Right, well, I shall leave the technical side to you. Just let me know in due course the amount I owe you. I like the idea of the partition there. That gives us space and privacy.
Yep. No, I'm very happy about all this. It's such a ridiculous waste of energy to go on as we have been, not speaking.
Well, there's certainly no point in us continuing to criticise each other.
Quite. I mean, you don't suit me.
No, you don't suit me.
No, I mean, we've got to face the fact we're two incompatible people. I mean, we've tried to make a go of living together, but we've reached the end of the road.
Oh, you're so right. I mean, I've tried to accommodate myself to your funny little ways, but there comes a time when one cannot compromise any longer. I mean, you're a taker and I'm a giver. Not that I've got anything against you, Roland. I mean, we've had some quite happy times in the flat together. I think to part amicably, as we're doing, seems to me to be highly civilised.
I agree, yeah. Where's the pepper? Oh, okay. Isn't there any black pepper?
No, you threw it out the window last week, but I prefer white pepper.
I don't.
Well, what we like or don't like doesn't affect us anymore, does it?
No, quite. May I? Well, I think that's the most rewarding 2 days' work.
You ordered some nameplates, Roland, one Moody and one Pegg.
On the hall stand. What's that?
A printer's error, I presume.
Yes.
May I come in?
Of course.
I have nothing to sit on.
Oh, I thought you got rather a lot to sit on.
I thought we agreed I was to have the sofa and you could have the easy chairs.
Great, great, yes. Give us a hand with the sofa.
Thank you.
Who are you? No, come on, have to turn it on this side. Legs in first. Right now. Right, to you.
Oh, I can't move. No, I'm wedged against the partition.
Push your in.
I can't move me elbows.
Stay there, don't move.
Oh, I can't anyway.
Look, when you shut up, just leave it all to me. I'm going to lift up my head.
Oh, no, Ron, no, Ron.
Right.
No, oh.
You all right?
Oh, I don't know. Something's gone.
It's no good. I'll have to take the legs off. I'll get the electric saw.
Oh, no, Roland. No, not the saw. No, Roland, not the saw. Not there. No, please, don't do it there. You've done it. Oh, Roland, you've actually done it. How could you do it? No, not the other one. No, that's the best part. No, it shows that part. It shows. And after all, it is mine. Ah! terribly sorry about this, Jim.
Well, I heard you screaming, you see.
Yes, of course. It was very gallant of you to burst in and rescue me.
It's got worm.
It's very gentle what you're doing. You've got such a soothing touch.
Thank you.
My ex-wife had a very soothing touch. I remember when the grandfather clock fell on me once when I was repairing it. One of the weights caught me a glancing blow.
Oh, how terrible.
Sophie put witch hazel on my forehead then.
Yes, it does bring out the bruise. I'm terribly sorry about our first meeting, Jim. It was most unfortunate.
Oh, Rowena explained.
Yes.
Here we are, Jim, then.
Oh,
Right.
Oh, that's most welcome. Cheers.
Listen, cheers. Jim, I've got to explain right from the beginning. When Rowena, my daughter, brought you here, you see, we naturally assumed you were her boyfriend. It was all most unfortunate. And, mostly my fault.
Oh, Roland. Oh, no. No, we were both to blame. It all started as a rather silly joke, Jim. I wanted to pull Roland's leg about you.
Oh. Did I start something?
Well, yeah,
no, not at all. No, it's well, the situation was boiling up anyway. No, you didn't cause anything, Jim.
What do you mean by that?
No, you weren't guilty of anything. I mean, you were completely innocent. It's just that Roland and I had a kind of
Jealousy?
No.
Yeah.
Yes, you could say that. It's just that certain antagonisms that had lain dormant all
Suddenly
sort of...
flared up.
Well, I'm glad it was nothing to do with me.
Oh, no, it wasn't your fault at all, Jim.
Yes. Well, I just called round to... Hold on. Daphne, I've brought you a few roses.
Oh, how kind.
They might have got a bit knocked about.
Oh, no, they're very nice. If I can just find a vase.
Very nice.
Thank you. Well, you've made a few structural changes since I was here last.
Oh, yes, we found we need our privacy.
Yes, it should work out very well, I think. Once I've repaired that partition.
What we're going to do is we're going to turn the kitchen into Roland's bathroom and the bathroom into my kitchen. That's if we can rearrange things suitably.
Well, that sounds like my line of country.
Of course.
Oh.
Yes, you're a Fullerton, aren't
That's right. My great-great-grandfather founded the firm in 1812. Can I see what arrangements you've got already?
We've got a Fullerton. Your name was on our lavatory. I noticed that the first day you came. Come this way.
Terrible mess I made here. I'll give you a hand to repair it.
No.
Just need to... Won't take long.
This is our Fullerton.
Oh, yes. Yes, we made that type when Uncle Bertie was chairman. 1921.
Really?
Yes, Uncle Bertie designed it especially for the French embassy. There's a quite unique flush system on this.
Oh, it's never done that before.
Oh, the chain's just uncoupled, that's all. Yes, he was quite a lad, Uncle Bertie. He married this lovely girl. I remember as a lad one Christmas, she did this Charleston on the table. Do you object if I took my shoe off?
No. Are you all right?
Yes, that's fine, yes. Right, well, we'll just couple this up.
No, really. Oh, the water's all coming up.
Oh, it's all right. They're designed not to overflow on one flushing.
I think it's going to.
No, it shouldn't. How odd. Well, all we need is a stick and we'll be fine.
Oh, a stick.
Yes.
A stick.
Now, what's it? Are these detachable?
Oh, no.
Good. It's odd that it should overflow. course, is my shoe displacing more water. How bizarre. It's gone altogether now. Still, it stopped overflowing. Yes, you'll be all right now. I'll just make sure.
Oh, be careful.
So I'll never get the shoe back now, of course. Pity I like those shoes. Italian moccasins. It's a rum business, isn't it? Have you ever lost shoes down there before?
Never, no.
What size do you take, Roland?
9s.
Oh, what luck. Look, could you lend me a shoe, preferably a pair? Wonder where that shoe of mine is now. Who has the flat below you?
Oh, Veronica Spicer. She's a singer or something.
No, I expect it's got clean away by now. Pity. I remember I bought those shoes in Florence in '71. Oh, the Italians make marvellous shoes. Have you ever been to Florence?
We are.
No.
Oh, first class.
Oh,
No. You obviously don't have my big toe. We've always had a big toe. Can I, thank you. That's...
it?
Yes. Oh, yes, that's fine. Yes, fine. I'll take this pair.
Glad to have been of service.
Well, this is an early Versailles model. I'll just couple this up.
Well,
well,
shall I?
really?
There, you shouldn't have any more trouble with that.
We never did before you came.
What? Yes. Sorry about that.
You were just trying to be helpful, James.
Yes. Daphne, I wondered whether you might like to come out to supper with me tonight.
Oh, yes.
I know a little Italian place.
Well, I don't think I'm doing anything.
No, she's not.
I don't know if I've got anything to wear.
They always say that, don't they?
Yes. Well,
Thank you.
if you could bring a pen and some paper, I could make some rough sketches of the new plumbing arrangements.
Oh, on my desk in my living room. I'll just go and change.
No, thanks.
Roland, can you spare a moment?
What?
Roland, I forgive you for throwing all my clothes out the window last week.
Good. I forgive you for throwing out my golf bag.
I'm very happy now about the flat being divided up. I'm sure we'll be very good neighbours, providing we keep our distance.
Yeah. The whole arrangement's going to suit me very well.
So, as a good neighbour, do you think you could lend me that brown shirt of yours with the orange and the blue motifs all over it?
That's my new shirt.
Oh, then don't, Roland. I'll just have to use my dirty office blouse.
You-
I mean, I'm just offering you an olive branch, but if you don't want to be friendly...
The shirt would be far too big for you.
No, it's perfect. They're warm loose now.
I haven't worn it myself yet.
Oh, I'll think nothing more about it, Roland. I mean, just forget it.
Oh, look, here you are.
Oh, thank you, Roland. Thank you. Oh, that will go nicely. That's very nice. Thank you very much.
Cusino?
Thank you, sir.
That looks nice.
Yes, I love prawn cocktail.
Good. It was always understood by Uncle Bertie that I should join the family firm, but, you know, I've always had this urge to be creative.
Oh. Mm.
I never wanted to spend the rest of my life sitting in some boardroom in Leadenhall Street discussing sanitary ware. And that's what first intrigued me about archaeology, you know. The plumbing in ancient Egypt was absolutely unique. It's never been explained, you know, how they did it.
No, a friend of mine went to Cairo recently. She said the Egyptian plumbing was a complete mystery to her. No, but your company is fulfilling a most important function. I mean, where would society be without lavatories?
Yes, I suppose you're right. I don't suppose I'll ever get out of them. You know, the board gave me a year's sabbatical, or so they said. But every weekend, my old secretary arrives at my flat, and I have to spend the next 2 days dictating letters. I'm still doing what I always did, only now I have to pack it into 2 days a week, Saturday and Sunday. Am I boring you? Well, the reason I ask is because I either say too much to women or not enough. Most women make me feel uneasy, but I find you very easy.
Oh, thank you. I must say, I find you a very pleasant companion. I'm rather a shy person myself, so I do understand how you feel. Being at an all-girls school does tend to make one shy of the opposite sex.
You're not shy with me?
Oh, no.
Oh, good. You know, I have embarrassed a lot of women in my time.
Oh.
I mean, I'm all right tonight, but I have days when everything just, comes apart in my hand. I remember this girlfriend once. She gave me this vase, and she said it's over 2,000 years old, and I said, really? And I dropped it.
Oh.
But as I say, today is one of my good days.
I think your problem is that your mind wanders. I mean, you're concentrating on what you're thinking, and your mind gets sidetracked when sending messages and signals to your physical parts of the body. I mean, you can do it. Oh, yes, I know you can do it. No, what I'm...
No, I know what you mean.
Oh,
No, I think I know what your trouble is. I think your tongue sometimes runs away with you, and you sometimes say things you don't mean to say.
Yes, I know what you mean.
Yes?
Mr. Moody. I know it's Mr. Moody. I've heard your name spoken on the stairs.
Oh, it's Miss Spicer, isn't it? Yes, I've heard you practicing downstairs. May I say how much I enjoyed your Madame Butterfly on the radio the other night?
Oh, bless you.
I don't often go to the opera because it's a bit expensive for me, but, well, a year ago I swapped a commode for a ticket to hear you in Tosca. I'm in the antique business.
You swapped a commode for my performance?
You've had nicer compliments, I don't doubt.
Mr. Moody, speaking of commodes, how is your plumbing? Because I am flooded. I am deluged. Oh, have you anything that will clear it? Have you one of those black things you jerk up and down?
A plunger?
It could be called anything, my dear. Let me take you downstairs and show you what I mean.
I'd better get my rod and plunger.
Yes, you will need everything. There we are, Mr. Moody. Look at that. A complete disaster.
Well, never mind. Would you hold that? We'll soon have you fixed.
Oh, you are so good to me, Mr. Moody. If you could sort me out, I would repay you manifold.
I'd better take the plunge.
Yes.
There's a bootlace floating in the water.
I can offer no explanation for it. The whole thing is a complete mystery to me. I came in here to have my bath to find I was awash.
Oh, well.
I shall leave you in complete charge. Meanwhile, perhaps I might use your bathroom.
Oh.
I'm expecting friends for dinner, and I need to feel exotic.
Well, please, help yourself.
Have you a key, Mr. Moody? Or may I call you Roland? Or Roland. Oh, it has such a medieval ring about it. But that's what you are, of course. My knight in shining armor helping a maid in distress.
The key.
Oh, thank you.
I never wanted to work in an office. I always had these lovely dreams about the sort of job I do. That I'd travel, perhaps. I always wanted to see the pyramids and the source of the Nile and the Taj Mahal. I thought I might be one of those couriers or an air hostess. I could have been an air hostess, but Auntie Ethel wouldn't hear of it. I must have a safe job with a good pension, she said. The likelihood would be that I wouldn't marry, she said. She must see me well provided for. She said the civil service was the thing, because if I had nothing else, I'd got a brain. But I've always felt stultified, as if part of me'd never been used. That's the thing, isn't it? The older you get, you need to feel used. That's why I can quite understand your desire to be an archaeologist, Jim. You've got this part of you that's been sleeping.
Yes, you're right. It's never got cracking. There's a whole bit of me that's lain dormant because of pressure from other people.
Well, in my case, it was my Auntie Ethel.
Oh, with me, it was Uncle Bertie.
Isn't it amazing how much we've got in common?
Do you know what I find a real joy about you, Daphne? It's not once tonight if you look nervous or embarrassed. I've taken a lot of women out to dinner, but there's always been a moment when I've seen that wary look come in their eyes, if they were terrified that somehow I was going to humiliate them. And that I'd say something embarrassing, or maybe knock my spoon on the floor. But I've been watching you, and it's wonderful. You haven't had a moment's uneasiness. You've just taken me as you found me. I can't tell you how marvelous it is for me to meet a woman that I can just relax with, that I can just be myself.
Well, I've never spoken to any man so freely. I've never met anyone who I could open up to in this way. I've always felt that I must have some barrier, some extra skin, some protective covering.
Let me help you to some more spaghetti.
Oh. Yes.
Here we are.
Could I have a little more Parmesan cheese, please?
Yes, of course. Gino.
Sir.
Can we have some more Parmesan cheese, please?
Coming, sir.
Thank you. Oh, that's not very much. Here, I'll give you some more.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Gino. Thank you. You were saying some protective covering.
Well, it's just that I find it so wearing to have to put on a sort of show when you first meet people.
Yes, I see what you mean. Look, let's sort this bathroom of yours out, shall we?
Oh, yes.
Did you bring the paper?
Yes.
Ah,
And, a pen.
excellent.
Yes.
Thank you. Now then, you want bathroom for Roland and a kitchen for you, right? Well, now, let's see. The rooms are like this, aren't they?
Yes.
Yes, you know, I think I could get this done for you fairly cheaply. In fact, if you wouldn't mind the rooms being photographed for our trade magazine, I could probably get it done for you for nothing.
Oh,
Well, we ought to try out some new fittings, you see.
lovely. Well, yes, we'd both like that very much. Especially as both Roland and I are a bit spaghetti broke at the moment.
Well, now, I think that where your present blue is, we'd have to move up this dividing wall, and we'd have to run a new wall from here to there. Do you agree?
Oh, yes. That would divide it beautifully, wouldn't it?
So, we'd keep the bath where it is, and we'd run a new wall from here to there. Yes. And then we could put in a new door to the right.
Oh, yes, excellent.
I'm so sorry.
So you put the new pipes through this part of the outside wall. Yeah. And through for a sink unit there.
Most enjoyable meal to you.
Good space.
Thank you, sir. I hope you have a most profitable trip to Paris.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Stove.
Excuse me!
How lovely. We really are two of a kind, aren't we?
Oh, you clever, clever, lovely man. You've emptied my bar.
Yeah.
I must embrace you. Oh, you are such a divine, dishy man. Why haven't I noticed you before?
Well,
Please, let me help you.
thank you.
Now,
What?
may my friend use the loo? Is it safe?
It's as safe as houses.
Good. Miriam! All yours, darling.
Really?
Oh, no. Not Roland. He's mine. She has my leftovers. Come. Come along.
Oh, I'd better just get my wing sheet. Oh, thank you very much.
You're not going. Oh, you can't leave me. Come and meet my friend.
Well, I'm not exactly dressed as
No,
secret-
you are dressed perfectly for one of my parties. I would like you to meet my magic plumber, Roland Moody, who has saved me from a fate worse than death, drowning in my own... Oh, never mind. This was my opposite number in Madame Butterfly, Raphael.
Known to my friends as Mr. Butterfly.
Nice to meet you.
And this is Gabrielle, who was my Onegin last year at Glyndebourne.
I adore plumbers, especially magical ones.
He is all the magic. And that is Carlo. But the rest you will meet later.
Hello, Carlo.
Come and make yourself comfortable and tell me all about yourself.
Well,
Where's that lazy slut gone with the drinks? Beryl?
All right. I'm coming, Mother, as fast as I can.
Oh, you've been at the sherry again. Give some champagne to my magic plumber.
You're not getting any more. I had to let your Tatiana dress out last week because you're so fat. Ooh, the way you can wallop the booze down.
How about a little moussaka?
oh, yes, that would be very nice.
And more beer for Carlo. If he loses his stomach, he will never sing Boris Godunov again.
And if you don't lose yours, you'll end up playing Tatiana's mother.
So glad you could come to my little party. Brought a whiff of the unknown with you.
Oh,
Such capable hands. So physical. The moment we passed on the stairs, I felt your electricity.
oh,
That person you live with. Oh, she hasn't your charisma. I make a point of never saying anything bad about anyone. I never do. Oh, but tell me, how did a little grey mouse-like creature ensnare such a formidable beast as you?
oh, actually, we're not. I mean, she goes her way, I go mine. We don't live together. No, we just live together, if you see what I mean.
You don't cohabit?
No. Oh, God, no, never. I mean, she's not my type at all.
Beryl?
Oh, thank you.
You watch her. She swallows the men like she swallows the gin. Always doubles.
You were saying?
Yeah, the only thing we have together is breakfasts. In future, we won't even be having that because we divided the flat into two, you see. So from now on, we should be leading entirely separate lives.
I think your magic plumber's lost his touch.
Oh, I am sorry. Is it really? Oh, it was his shoe. See, I'll get my plunge.
Beryl!
Oh.
What have you been putting down the drains again? You have ruined my heart. Look at what you've done. What do I pay you for? To ruin my life? I invite a few friends round for a quiet drink. And what do I get? Oh, this looks like the last act of Noah. And that was a disaster too.
Yeah, well, it's on the move, slowly.
But Roland, advise me. You're such a practical man. I can't ask my friends. They're all just a lot of singing fools. Tell me, are the waters rising or not? Shall I stop serving moussaka and start issuing life bells?
Well, it is going down. But I'll tell you what, if you like, you can have your party upstairs in my flat. I mean, this, you'd be very welcome. Not a lot to sit on, but my lavatory works.
Oh, Roland, I shall kiss you.
Yes.
Oh, so wonderful to meet a real man at last. I'd forgotten how it felt. Carlo out there. Oh, these cardboard characters I spend my life among. Cardboard characters. Cardboard trees. Oh, Roland.
What?
Think I shall even kiss Beryl. I mean, she hadn't thrown something unspeakable down the drain. You and I would never have met. We'll all be out straight away. Now listen to me, everybody. Listen to me. This flat has to be evacuated. I want everybody upstairs to my hero's abode. Somebody, bring my chaise longue. Play on. We need music at a time like this. Play on. Beryl, my recordings. Bring my recordings. Roland would adore my Traviata.
Daphne, I really enjoyed this evening.
Oh, so have I. Oh, I've been so relaxed.
I can't go back to that boardroom, Daphne. Why should I? Just because I was born a Fullerton doesn't mean to say that I have to spend the rest of my life making money on lavatories.
Well, perhaps you could, for a year or two, take all your holidays together and go and work on one of those archaeological sites.
No, no, no. No, I've done all that. No, my mind is made up. I shall finish my course at university, hand everything over to my cousin, and then I shall be free. I shall be free to do everything I've ever wanted to do for the rest of my life. And now, I must take you home.
Oh,
I'm sorry, did
no,
I...
No, it was like that before.
Oh.
Yes. It was,
Here, there.
yes. You know, you've got a really lovely flat, Jim. It reflects your personality.
I was so wonderful that night at the Met.
Ron's got his gramophone on a bit loud. Look, the noise is shaking the door. Oh, find the keys before we're evicted. I'm sure I put them in my handbag. Sorry about this.
Sorry.
Excuse me, I'm very sorry.
In questo